this poor little baby had a really, really awful day, and is probably not going to have a good day for a while.
I would probably eat that.
You probably
Put a
would.
little soy sauce on that, and that is good to go.
And this giant sea turtle in the Anchorage here. One of our friends, who's just a couple boats over, she's right here. It looks like she is dragging anchor. Now when it rains, it pours, so it's pouring right now. We are Mike and Taylor, and these are our dogs, Penny and Lucy. We sold our home and nearly everything we owned, moved aboard a 40-foot boat, and sailed from Seattle. This is the story of us making our way. What a day. It was maybe like 2:30 or 3 p.m. on a Saturday here, and Mike all of a sudden noticed that Penny's rear end looked a little bit off, and she had like a huge inflamed anal gland. And a quick Googling on that determined that she needed to see a vet immediately, because by the time it's like inflamed and swollen like that, you're risking some problems. Made some calls, tried our best to figure out where to go. Most places are closed on Sundays, so it would be like till Saturday, or it would be a while. We happened to find a place that was open, so we had the marina here call us a cab, and the cab took us into the neighboring town, which is it's a city. And so she got this gland like expressed, I think is the language around that. And when I say that this is a bloody mess right now, whatever they did, they took her back. We didn't see it. Looked pretty fucking brutal, to be honest. They took Penny to like a back room that we're not allowed in. You can just like hear her back there. Had to leave. Had to come outside. It's a big mess right now. We just got back to the boat. Mike just went into town to see if he could find some diapers, because this dog is gonna need diapers. Oh, and this poor little baby had a really, really awful day, and is probably not gonna have a good day for a while. It's just like really still bleeding pretty bad, and it's very pussy. I'm very glad that we could go in and see somebody today and get it looked at and get it expressed. And she's got antibiotics and some steroids and stuff to clear up whatever infection was there. But oh, what a day. Also got some blood in the cab. Felt great about that. Poor Pen. And you're just feeling lucky you dodged a bullet today. You didn't even have to go to the vet. You hate the vet. Leave it alone.
It's a really gross problem to have, Penny.
It's a really gross problem. And it sure seems like it hurts, man. Sure seems like it hurts.
If anyone wants a fun afternoon, you should Google what to do when a dog has an infected anal gland.
But now she looks so cute with her little Mickey Mouse diapers.
They had Batman diapers, but I thought she was more of a Mickey Mouse kid.
Definitely more of a Mickey Mouse kid. think Penny is feeling a little bit better today now that the steroids and antibiotics and stuff have kicked in a little bit. She's still in diapers so that she doesn't mess with it and whatever. But interestingly, just this afternoon, this is a lot of information about anal glands, but all of a sudden, Lucy's butt started acting up. So obviously there's like an issue, and the only thing that we can detect is that ever since arriving to this side of the Sea of Cortez, we've shifted them dramatically on their diet and their food. I think that's our culprit. So we are officially the dog parents who make their own dog food. We just went to the store and got ingredients, and I'm gonna make some homemade dog food here in a second. So
We decided it was a conspiracy by the two of them because they wanted to have homemade food with real chicken and pork and stuff in it, so
yeah,
they decided to both have butt problems.
Welcome back to my cooking show here in the galley where I'm making the dogs some dog food, and it happens to be like 90 degrees and very humid today, so this is excellent cooking conditions. But here's what I got going on. Maybe side note worth mentioning that this is not this isn't a how-to, this is what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Chicken boiling. This is a blend of some vegetables that I know that they absolutely love. I have some fans. And then I've got some eggs and rice. This is gonna be what they are eating from heretofore. You could not look more pathetic if you tried, huh, Pen? You got your Mickey Mouse.
It smells really good.
It actually does smell really good.
I'm hungry.
I mean, it's literally shit that we would eat. It just is all ground up and looks like puppy chow.
Maybe this is food for the dogs and Mike.
Okay.
I would probably eat that.
You probably
Put a
would.
little soy sauce on that, and that is good to go.
Yeah, it actually kind of is like a fried rice, actually. Okay. Slow down. There's been this giant sea turtle in the Anchorage here. In the last like few days, he's just been kind of making laps. I hope he's not like stuck in the bay and can't find his way out or something. No, but he's really big, and like every 10 or 15 minutes he'll just surface somewhere really close to the boat. He's just kind of like doing laps. Should we name him Shirley?
Every boy wants to be named Shirley.
Well, why do all the wildlife have to be boys? Sometimes they're not boys, you know. I'm out here with the dog with the broken butthole trying to get her to go poop on the mat, and there's a whole ass tour boat that just spotted Gladys next to our boat, and they are full on coming over.
We got chores, we got knives, doggies.
Was that fun? Where is it, Luce? Oh. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, good girl, Lucy! You got it! Yay! Let's go back down. Okay, stay. dogs when they can't get to the beach or get enough, sufficient exercise. I hide this and they have to find it, and they're very good at this game. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, yeah! Lucy, good girl. Good girl. All right, should we do a really hard one next? Stay. Stay. Okay. That's a different one. Where is it? Maybe go upstairs. Go see Mike. Go upstairs. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, can you smell it? Can you smell it? Where is it, Lucy? Where is it? Where is it? You gotta find it. Careful, careful. Ah. Noise in the background is our water maker, so sorry. Today is a little bit windy. Tomorrow is supposed to be windier by, I think, a good amount than today, but today is pretty breezy, and one of our friends, who's just a couple boats over, she's right here, it looks like she is dragging anchor, and I know that she does not have a functioning engine on board because she just bought this boat in the boatyard and had to get towed out to the Anchorage here, and because of this wind, she's definitely dragging. So this whole sort of neighborhood of boats is all like literally on deck, watching, kind of at the ready, trying to figure out what the best move is here since she's disabled. Literally just we passed her this morning and she handed us this. A whole bowl of vegetables from, I guess she's got a garden here, which is incredible. She just gave this to us. This is the same woman who bought our old outboard. Really sweet, and she's definitely dragging right now. So we are on watch here. So she is the further out boat, and she used to be over here, and now she's back here. Mike is just zooming over to lend a hand. It's kind of hard to tell what they're doing. I think they might be trying to get her engine working right now. It's so scary dragging anchor, man. It's so scary. Hey, I know that's your dad, huh? You can smell him. So Mike's on the wheel back there. So the good news is that he's picked up and is able, he's moving to somewhere else in the Anchorage, and collision is avoided. But the bad news is that we are kind of next to this line if she continues dragging. It looks like they got the engine working. I can see the exhaust. Amazing. They're pulling up anchor right now. That is great news. What a good team over there. The guy who moved his boat out, Mike helped him. He's way over there, but he's screaming and clapping and cheering that this boat's on the move. That's so good. I can't believe we got the engine going.
Yeah, it needed to be flat like the air and the fuel line.
has been a really stressful week. All jokes aside, Penny's rear end, like I thought that we would be out of the woods with that by now, but she's just not acting herself. She's just like obviously in pain. She's like quivering and shaking and just looks awful. And so Mike just took her to go to like a follow-up vet appointment while I stay on the boat. We've got wind in the 35 range today. Like, it's wild out here. Our friends across the bay just had their dinghy flip over. Like, it was just upside down. So I just texted them to tell them that it flipped. You know, our friends and neighbors are dragging anchor, and like the wind has been kind of a lot. Today's the peak of it for sure. And then I'm alone on the boat while Mike is dealing with the dogs. I'm working with clients again, which is amazing, and like I absolutely love and is by far the best part of my weekend day, but it adds work and stress. And I'm currently creating, like, I think it's 7 pieces of original content every single week right now, including 2 videos here and a podcast and a bunch of other teaching and coaching stuff. So with Penny and everything, like the steroids made her have to pee so much, so like she had to go up several times a night. Like, it's like kind of a puppy, or like it's been kind of a lot. I mean, you know, we're really worried about her because I don't understand why she's not feeling better. She should be feeling better, and I'm concerned that there's some other thing that's going on that we don't know. It's been a lot. Like, just putting in a lot of hours on the computer, trying to pump out a ton of content every single week. You know, it just never really, as soon as you get it done, you have to create again. I love doing it, but combined with everything else that's been going on with Penny, like Mike's been sleeping out here a couple nights. I slept out here a couple nights. Like, we haven't been sleeping very well. All of our conversations revolve around poop and the dog's health right now. It's been really stressful, actually. And then, you know, set to the backdrop of 35 knots and boats dragging and dinghies flipping and whatever. It's just been like, a lot going on this week, and it's all been really stressful, consuming stuff, and we're feeling really tired. It's just been kind of a lot to deal with. That's all. It's all stuff that hopefully will be totally fine, but it's just been a lot to deal with all at once. You know, when it rains, it pours, so it's pouring right now.
There you go, man. What's going on? Oh, there he goes. Up to church. The last week has been filled mostly with dealing with Penny's butt issues. So we're walking to the vet for the 4th vet visit. And it's like 1.5 miles each way. So it's not too bad, but today's pretty hot. So it's kind of just been a lot of making sure Penny's okay and making this new food for them and stuff. It's kind of consumed most of our days, but I guess it could be worse. You know, trouble in paradise is better than trouble not in paradise. And the only other news I have is I took Lucy to the beach earlier, and there was a bag of it had to be human poo on the beach in the hot sun, 85-degree weather, and it smelled so bad. And that was like an hour ago, and I cannot get the smell out of my nostril. I feel like I can still smell it. The only thing I've ever smelled that was that bad before was another bag of human poo that was sitting in the sun. So don't know why I've run into that more than once in my life. So here we go, back to the vet, and hopefully this is maybe the last time or second to last time.
I
We found a wonderful vet in San Carlos, and it became clear that the very first appointment at the other random facility, the only one that we could find open that weekend, did not do a sufficient job draining Penny's abscess. Because of this, the wound would heal but quickly balloon up again, requiring medical attention over and over and over. All told, it ended up taking 4 full weeks and over 7 vet visits for the infection to completely subside. These weeks just seemed to drag on, and needless to say, this stretch of time was extremely taxing for all 4 of us. But we made it through together. Thank you for watching. Thanks for watching, guys. On the next episode of Tay's Puppy Kitchen, more butt problems? Wait and find out.
There's like a flounder type of fish just doing circles on the side of the boat over here. What is he doing?
Well, obviously he's not an ambi-turner.
I'm not an ambi-turner. It's a problem I had since I was a baby. I can't turn left.
Looks like he's floundering. Tell you what, I learned more about dogs' buttholes today than I ever needed to know. Ever. Man, it has been a butt circus up in this joint.
Butt Circus is my second favorite movie.
Okay. And see you crossed out.